Lick number 26 is called Open E's, and I'm going to use an E minor blues scale using the open strings. Let's check it out. Some of the most classic blues licks utilize open strings, especially in the key of E minor and an E minor blues scale. It falls really great, and it really lends itself to kind of playing fast because you're really only worried about, a few fingers as opposed to getting everything because you're using your open strings. Nice and easy to pull off the strings down there. So the lick, I'm really just taking a pattern down the E minor blues scale. Let me just play it for you slowly. Now, the best thing to do on a pattern like that is to read the tab and follow along, right? Because it's going to really help because it gets a little tricky. But here's what I'm going down. If you think about that's the phrase. So G, pull off to the open E string. Same thing on the B to the D. Then E, D, B, B flat. There's your blue note. So all right, now the second, it's the same pattern going down here. And there I change it from the blues scale. Watch. All right, that's the way to do that, through that change there. So I've got the D to the B, the blue note to the open string, then the open B string. Now the A, the open G string, down to the D string. So right, then straight down the pattern. Now, the fun thing about a pattern is very often it's harder to kind of work through it really slowly, right? You know you're playing an E minor blues scale. If you get the beginning of the phrase, let's take it from the middle. Well, what's next, right? Right, so if you think about that, sometimes what's really kind of cool is your fingers take over. It's sort of like this innate knowledge that we develop from playing the guitar. And if we work through a few patterns, it just sort of makes sense. And my biggest bit of advice is, look at the tab. Yes, that's cool. But try to sound it out, because it is just a pattern. And the more time you spend working out the pattern by ear, the more benefit you're going to get from it, right? So if you're reading from the tablature, it's kind of like never memorizing a phone number, right? You always have it in your phone, you press speed dial. But if somebody asks you your best friend's phone number, you may not know it. This kind of thing, we want to know that phone number. We want to know where those notes lay on the fingerboard. We want to know how that pattern lays in any pentatonic scale, because we can take that same pattern and move it through all the 5 pentatonic scale fingerings, and we've got some great licks there.